Middle. Okay, let's remove the holding page. We don't need that no more. Oh, my tab shows. I'm not showing anything important though. Let me see. Does it matter if I tab? We've got OBS, Steam, YouTube, and Hearts of Iron. I'm going to say no. Doesn't matter if I tab. Though I should probably try to avoid doing it when possible. What I have messed up though is I need YouTube up and then HOI up. So I can see what's currently showing on YouTube and if anyone actually comes to watch me. Sad face, no one's here. Oh well. Eventually there'll be people, I believe. I believe in myself. I believe in you, people who are watching this after the fact. People watching the VODs. One of you will turn up to the actual stream one day. I believe. Anyway, I also need to believe in France, because why are you here? Come down here. Move, please. Okay, he's moving. That's okay. Now, where were we? What was I doing? We're being France. Oh yeah, I was rushing down this line here. Because I want to try and get as much of this done as possible before Germany actually attacks us. We were also not doing anything too important, I don't think. It's just a matter of making sure... Oh no, I stopped producing because we're running out of manpower, aren't we? How close am I to being able to put a bit of law on? No, we need to be at war in order to be able to do that, unfortunately. What are our national spirits right now? Because some of these are bad, aren't they? We could do with getting rid of some of them. Disjointed government. That one would be really good to get rid of. That's fine. Full employment. If we could get rid of that as well, that would be good. So let's have a look. What do we need? Let's check full employment first. So, it helps if I put in more words, doesn't it? Okay, so we can get rid of full employment by encourage immigration. That's something we should probably do. We also can get rid of full employment using this. This would be quicker for us to do. Yeah, so we want to go foreign guest workers to get rid of full employment if we can. Just needs to be done a bit before the war so that it has time for our manpower to tick up a bit. And then ideally we also want to get rid of disjointed government. So it looks like there's a few different ways of... Why is this highlighted? Oh, does not... That's because I can't do it while I have it. So that removes it, but that's the commie route. So we need to get to this. It looks like. Remove disjointed government, yeah. So that is after strengthen government. So we need to get our wall up and do these two over here. That would be the best bet. How many of these are of particular importance? Obviously we need to do this one. Then fortification focus allows us to build more forts. That will fortify that'll fortify Italy, and then this one will fortify us against Belgium, because Belgium lives matter. Belgium are deadly. Every one of them matters. Then lastly, getting this down here will be good because it will let us get 2 land doctrines pretty damn quickly. And our land doctrines are obviously crap right now because I haven't been doing them because we have a huge penalty to them. But if we can get them quickly, if I can get prepared defense, that'd be great. Might as well unpause now. How are we doing with decrypting Italy as well? Click on this. There we go. Okay, we're 16%. We've decrypted Germany already. We need to decrypt Italy. Japan abandons naval treaty, not particularly surprising. Okay, we can get AT now. I won't do that right now, but they'll definitely be handy when we want to push back against Germany. Part of me really wants to start down the doctrines, but 2 years is ridiculous. There's no way we can do a research that takes 2 years. We could do special forces. That would help our mountaineers a little bit. Not a lot, though. I'd be better. They'd be affected a lot more by actually getting this, but that's ahead of time still right now. Get more resources. I'm currently importing oil. Getting more resources would not help oil. Hello, Romulus. I'm just having a look what I'm doing before, because I've been streaming, well technically I've been streaming 11 minutes according to YouTube, but I've spent 5 minutes of it with just the a screen up saying starting soon. I'm just debating whether it's worth increasing the resources I get. I actually trade away 9, I get 9 civs from trade, which is pretty damn good. At least it's good from what I've seen. I haven't seen many nations getting that many civs from trade. Are we actually out of anything, though? Where is surplus done? So exported is that. Current exports, nothing. Current exports of rubber. We're actually exporting to Italy, that's kind of funny. Yeah, so we're not at a limit for any exports. We can't actually gain anything more from having more resources right now. So there's no benefit to taking any kind of extraction. I do want some fighters later. None of these, no, none of those are useful. Don't need any navy research. We're not going to get invaded from the sea. Just another one of these might not be bad for the future. Is this still used for occupied territory? I could grab that just so I have it. Or I could start getting something sooner. If we are, we're not gonna. I could get something like guns a bit sooner. And then obviously, I think, yeah, I'm gonna get better guns sooner. We'll take a little bit of a penalty for taking it ahead of time. We have another tank. I have tanks on the Maginot right now. I'm going to move them because infantry should be able to hold that line without any issues. We would actually probably be better when we want to push back. We'd be better off pushing back from here. Now I feel like I have a lack of men on the Maginot now. How many do I have down here? We have quite a few more guarding against Italy. We don't have forts down here yet, but we will have forts by the time Italy attack. So I'm going to take some normal men and stick them up here. I'd like to have at least 2 on every thing. So yeah, another 3 will do there. What does that actually give us? That gives us research bonuses for land doctrines. I won't be using that until we've got rid of the victors of the Great War. What I will do though is that, so I can build forts quicker. And what might actually be, yeah, we have stockpiles right now. We don't have any army experience, but what we can do, we have a lot of men that need training. Yeah, I'm going to waste a little bit of resources here, but I'm going to start all of these guys training. If we can have them all as trained, yeah, oh no, regular. So we have, what's the 4-leaf clover? Green, then it's trained, then regular. If we can get them all to regulars, that would be good. What about these guys down here? Yeah, they're pretty crap as well, they can train. Not going to train any of the These guys could, though they're less important. What I could maybe do with these guys is take them off guard the coastline, just leave them on guard naval bases, and then take a few of them off and put them onto the places where they're more likely to be needed. Because I'd rather have a few small holes in the coastline than risk at all having the Germans or the Italians break through our lines. So the important thing here is making sure all the ports are still covered. They're all covered. That port is covered. That port is covered. So are those. Yeah, I think we're good. I don't think there's much chance of them being able to successfully naval invaders. Can't get extensive conscription. Can't put that up. Captain of Industry wouldn't be so bad. Actually, well, I should probably start getting military ones, shouldn't I? Army Defense. Division Defense plus 5%. Division Defense plus 10%. Even better. So he's in charge. Now we're almost in the next year, so I'm just going to start getting techs for 39. Political power and weekly stability. Oh no, I can't get him. Okay, the only person I can get here is Hawk, but I don't want the -5 stability. War support would be nice, but it wouldn't help us directly right now. We're losing fuel really quickly because I am training tanks. Let's be nice and give the UK another factory to slow down our fuel consumption by bringing in a bit more. If we can get everyone up to regular, in fact they've gotten up really quickly. Probably won't take many months to get them all up to regular. We are barely even actually losing our stockpiles. We're losing a few motorized, which makes me think that I should... Yeah, the next 2 factories we get will go on to motorized. Okay, that's fortification focus done. Alpine forts. That's important, so we can more easily guard against Italy. Oh no, the Reich is... Okay, Germany's going to demand Sudetenland. Is that how you say it? Didn't I say it? Oh yeah, how is the sound volume, by the way, Romulus? Is my voice okay compared to the music? It's kind of hard. It's much easier to check when making a video than it is to check while streaming. You kind of have to go off what other people say. So Germany's actually, because we're not actually waiting till they attack Poland. We have the Czechs here in our faction. So when Germany does their current focus, they're actually going to attack us. Now, Germany should not be able to get through the Maginot, especially not while they're distracted by our... Because the thing is right now, Italy is not in the Axis. So if Germany goes after the Czechs, they're going to be at war with us, Czech, Poland, and Yugoslavia. So they're literally at war with nearly everyone around us if they attack the Czechs. So I think we should be fine, even if war does kick off. I might even be a bit cheeky and just push them back. I was going to wait until they do this properly, give Germany more time to build up. Let's go for... Let's just go for more factory output. More guns is more better. They're almost all done. They're taking a little bit longer, but they're getting there. They're almost all done. And while this is stopping our stockpiles from going up so quickly, in general, the stockpiles aren't really... Oh, thanks. Nah, Germany is a wuss. We're going to beat the crap out of Germany. Look how many Czechs there are compared to Germans. There's like twice as many. Actually, can we see... I should have a bit of intel on them. Oh, not a lot. They have between 52... Oh, that didn't help. Between 40 and 120 divisions. I have 93 on my own. The Czechs have 26. Poland has 40. Yugoslavia has 22. So overall, we outnumber the Germans. And at least my troops are at least somewhat on par with the Germans. Okay, you guys can stop training now. You guys can stop training now. You still have a few tanks to do. Okay, we have our new guns. We have a good stockpile, so there's nothing wrong, I think, with starting to produce the next gun, even if we do lose some efficiency. Now also, well, I could get... It won't be too long till I start actually getting... Oh no, there's no grand battle plan guy. We have bloomin' Blitzkrieg theorist as France. That seems wrong. Army logistics, doesn't matter. None of these guys are actually particularly helpful to us right now. Military theorist will help our land doctoring research speed when we start doing that, so we can knock it out really quickly. We could just get somebody to... We could just get it so that we can build factories faster. I'm going to make it so I can build military factories faster. Currently producing some. We have quite a few civs right now, although we're up early mobilization, but our civ factories is still fairly high.
Écoutez.
You guys can stop training now as well. You done? Nearly. They'll all be done in a moment. Last two, there we go. Everyone is now a regular. And all we're going to do is we're going to sit here and wait for the Germans to tire themselves out attacking our allies. As the French do best. Oh no, wait, sorry, that's the British. I should know that myself. Let's see. We need to use more dockyards. What's actually going to be useful to us here? Being able to, just having some production of some convoys, I think, is good. And then we will start producing. Well, Germany tends to use subs, right? So I guess I should make some destroyers. Destroyers go after subs, yeah. Although I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think if you get the best submarines at the moment... Okay, we have things we need to click on now. Alpine forts is done. We have a ton of land forts next to Italy now. And we can extend the line so Germany can't go around us. Okay, more important, the Munich conference. German demands for the Sudetenland region of Czechoslovakia, where a significant number of ethnic Germans live, have come to a head. Adolf Hitler has positioned forces along the Czechoslovakian border in preparation for an attack. Talks are being held in Munich between Britain, France, Italy and Germany in the hopes of negotiating a peaceful end to the Sudeten crisis. The British have made it clear that they have no intention of going to war over a quarrel in a faraway country. Should we follow their lead, or should we honour our obligations to Czechoslovakia by supporting them? Well, the Czechs are in our faction, so I kind of need to go with this. If we say we'll defend the Czechs, then it comes down to whether Germany want to attack them or not. I'm going to slow down time. Okay, the Germans chose to fight. So Germany is now at war with Czechoslovakia. Looking at the fights, it's actually Czechoslovakia that's on the offensive, and they're winning more than they're losing. So that sounds good to me. I actually have a lot more troops on the border with Germany than they have with me. But I'm France. I'm going to sit here and wait. I'll put it up to speed 4, because I don't have any intention of fighting back just yet. I'm going to wait and see how the Czechs do. Actually, no, I haven't been... No, they haven't called me in. I can join. Have they called others in? Okay, Yugoslavia's in the war. Oh, they've called me in now. I accept. I'm in the war. The Germans have 10 divisions on my border. I could genuinely just push in according to the game. They are not able to take the Czechs, so that's good. Is Poland part of this? Poland hasn't joined in yet. What I'm kind of worried is that they'll beat up Poland, because the Czechs have forts all around their borders. Yugoslavia have okay terrain in their favour. A lot of their terrain is hills, which will slow the Germans down a bit. But Poland, a lot of it is flat, which means if they join the war, then Germany might be able to just run through them. Also, does this get stuck while I have no... No, progresses even though I have no political power. That's good. Now, it is 39 now. We might want to go for medium tanks. Or I could just get better engineering companies. How many planes do I have? Not a lot. I haven't even touched the planes during this game. So, they are above northern France. Can I see what they have here? They do have some bombers, so we should try and fight them with the few planes we have. I have no planes in stockpile at all. So, that means, essentially, what you can see is what there is. What I'll do is I'll just assign the planes to the division, to our... assign them to the armies. And then they can handle putting the planes in the correct places for me. No? Why can't I assign these ones? Oh, because they are probably naval bombers, I guess. Calais, you go on this guy. Okay, I think all the planes are assigned now. Or maybe not. Maybe I missed some. They're naval bombers. Okay, they don't matter so much. But what I need to do is select these planes and actually tell them what to do. So let's just select all of them to make my life a little bit easier. And air superiority is fine, close air support is fine, interception is fine. I don't want to do any strategic bombing right now. Sure, naval and port strikes are fine. Normal operations. And we'll go day and night. Actually, no, I'll just go during the day to try... In fact, we're not even making any planes. I'm going to go low intensity. So the Germans are probably still going to win the air, but at least we will be... We'll be fighting back a bit. Oh, Croatia broke away from Yugoslavia. So Yugoslavia may die now. Because Croatia has joined the Axis. And they are in the middle of Yugoslavia, whose troops have now all been cut off. So there goes one of my allies. They want me to help them. I accept. I can't do anything for you, Yugoslavia, but I'm there with you in spirit. I'm surprised Poland didn't get involved. I can call them to arms, but as I say, I don't think Poland being involved would even help. Extend the Maginot. Then I could do with fixing my manpower first. Can I do this now? I can now increase my recruitable population. I think once I fix my manpower, then it might be time to try and actually fight the Germans. At the moment, fighting the Germans would probably not end well for me. They can't take Yugoslavia. They can't take the Czechs. They are going to kill Yugoslavia though because of the rebellion from Croatia. Oh, guys, you could just connect up. If you just move yes, almost there. Come on, connect here, AI. AI, just take this province and you won't be starving anymore. Go on, you can stop being out of supply. You can do it. I'm tempted to like try and probe them, but they have forts. The level 3 forts, mine are level 10. They're definitely not getting through the Maginot. Until they actually... Yeah, they're doing extra research slot right now. Missing equipment production. Okay, the game has pointed out I'm not producing any planes than I should be. So I'll put one potential future factory on planes. It'd be very hard for me to push through here. The Germans have already lost 45k men without me doing anything. The Czechs have lost a bit more. Yugoslavia could be doing better. Poland could be called in, but I don't think that's a good idea right now. The thing is, right now, Germany has men all around Poland without actually having the chance to take anything from Poland. Oh, Croatia's gone. Yes. Yugoslavia can fight back again. Oh, they at least defend themselves a bit better because they now have supply. Can I see what they have in stockpile? Okay, pause. Italy's joined the Axis, so they're probably going to join the war soon. We have already put forts on our border of Italy, so we should be fine there, because it's quite hard for Italy to push through there anyway. We have extended the Maginot. And so, I believe... Yeah. I now have forts all the way up to the channel. They're only level 2 forts, but they're certainly better than nothing. Now, what do I need? Required. Oh, I need to get rid of just disjointed government before I can do that. Okay, so that can be our next thing. I would really like this for the extra manpower, but seeing as we're not actually fighting the Germans, we're just staring at each other, like World War One. I will go and fix the disjointed government first. Okay, Italy's got involved now, so Yugoslavia is probably going to die. We could start producing artillery. I do use some artillery. Or better artillery, rather. I would like to put more artillery in my armies. I just need some army experience, which I'll get when I actually start fighting, I guess. I don't even know what amphibious tanks do. What is the point of amphibious tanks in this game? Is it there? I guess they're for naval invasions. That'd make sense. Cool. I'm just going to go better artillery because that's definitely something I do want. It might not necessarily be relevant right now, but for us to be able to push the Germans back a bit better, it will be. Okay, so as far as I can tell, the Germans have only like taken 1 or 2 provinces from the Yugoslavians. Italy is now involved, which means some of the Yugoslavians have had to go south, so they're probably going to fall now. On the Czech front, the Germans have taken nothing, whereas the Czechs have actually managed to take a couple of provinces. No, sorry, they own that one. This one's definitely been taken, though. That definitely didn't start Czech. So the Czechs are winning, as far as I'm concerned. The Polish still haven't got involved. I was about to say, it said I had some civilian factories free, but now I don't because things are damaged. Oh no, they're damaging my land forts. That won't do. We definitely need more forts. Let's get these all up to level 3. There we go. And we'll also get all these up to level 3. And then unless they go through Switzerland, which is kind of fortified just naturally, we should be okay. We do have French convoys being raided. I'm not going to try and fight the Italian fleet though. I think trying to fight the Italian fleet would definitely be a bad idea. Okay, Italy is trying to push. I don't believe they're actually going to be able to get through us though. We're winning everywhere they are pushing, so all they're really doing is grinding themselves down against our forts. I wish I knew what kind of manpower Germany has. I think you need to literally have millions of casualties before it really starts affecting them, I guess. So far, of all the allies in the Little Entente, the French have had the least participation, but also the least deaths. So that's what's important. The only deaths we have had are because of these silly Italians down here. Now, if I actually had any political power, which will be... Actually, the political power will be fixed by getting rid of the disjointed government, so that'll help. It feels weird now I've slowed the game down more, but I don't want to... Oh, Yugoslavia is dying. Come on, Yugoslavia, you can do this. How does my fleet compare to the Italians? I'm guessing worse. Yeah, the Italians almost certainly have more ships than me. I don't know what proportion their ships go by. What I could do though... Oh, we don't have a lot of oil. One thing I should actually probably do, now we're actually at war, is buy some more oil. Seeing as we've stayed democratic, I'll buy it off the US, because the US will eventually join us. And I'm going to see if I can raid some convoys. So let's have a look at our fleet. Now, I'm going to presume all of these ones that look like submarines are my submarines. Now what I want to do is get all the submarines and just put them together down here. Should be all of them. Then we select all the submarines and merge them. Did I do that right? Might have done that wrong. I'm sure. Okay, you are there. You should be in this group. Or are they going to move there when I unpause? Probably not. Oh no, yeah, I think they're joining up now. Now we need somebody who's good at subs. Naval speed, that would work with submarines. Visibility, yes. Visibility down. And retreat decision chance. That sounds like a great thing to give to this guy, and then he can be in charge of the submarines. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has anything particularly good. So this guy's in charge of the submarines. And what I'm going to do with them is I should probably change their naval base. The naval base is currently here. I don't want it there. I would rather have it up here. Now if I can figure out how to do that, that'd be great. And the answer is no. I do not know how to change the naval base. Oh well. I'll unpause and let them all group up at least. Okay, all of our submarines are together. They're docked in Algiers. We've fully decrypted Italy. Technically, We also have the Croatians in this, so maybe I can decrypt the Croatians. I don't imagine they have any kind of encryption, so it should just be really quick, right? Okay, so if I go to my fleet and right click, it says I'm moving. Did I change the actual base though? I'm sure it must tell me somewhere where the base is. Moving to naval base in Provence. Okay, so let's hope that's changed the main name. If I don't leave again, then I presume they're now based here. And then what we want to do is convoy raiding around Italy. Okay, engage at low risk. We don't want to engage anything really but convoys as far as I'm concerned. I wonder if it's worth splitting them across multiple sea zones. No, because Italy has their main port in Rome. I completely forgot about these guys down in Africa. You don't even have a leader. Who deserves to lead the Africans? Well, these guys are going to be attacking, and this guy's got 5 attack. So I'm going to put him in charge of the Africans. And they're actually just going to go. Let's also improve recon companies because we can. We actually have 30 army experience now. Can I do much with that? I could do something minor like adding recon companies. Cavalry recon would be the simplest one. Or actually, considering our low manpower, I'm going to add field hospitals to the main divisions. We have enough motorized support equipment and manpower to do that. Now, can I also add a few things to some of the other divisions? Okay, we can afford that as well, so we'll do that. And now I need to save up some more army experience. And now I just try and raid the Italian coast. You can do it, my subs. Get them. Apparently, Italy has laid mines. I guess what I could do instead, if I select the fleet... How do I stop them being in this sea zone? Oh well, they're in 2 sea zones now. I'm sure they'll be fine. Oh, that actually showed the Italians were pushing. Now, I really don't want to be pushed back by the Italians. That'd be somewhat embarrassing. I guess, unlike the Germans, the Italians have less to concentrate on. So it shows them winning, like, here. But we are reinforcing. Those guys got pushed out. Oh, they're actually going to push us out of there? Why are we not... Go and defend. Not all of you, that's a poor idea. Oh, I'm going to lose to the Italians, that's not good. Yeah, they're pushing me out of my forts. Considering we haven't gone around the Maginot yet, shall I take some men out of here and move them south? Oh, we have some mountaineers here, that won't do. Let's take a bunch of the tanks and move them down here. Not that many because that is not helpful. We'll remove some of the crappier divisions and send them back up here. So I don't want to move guys away, because as soon as I move guys away, they're going to... Oh, we got it back. I think we got back the fort we lost. Excellent. Or do we? No, it's this one we lost. Damn it. That's also where my blooming radio station is. Okay, we can produce better artillery. How much artillery do I have? I have a lot of artillery, and I also now have some more army experience. Can I get some artillery actually in this army? How much artillery is that going to use if I add that in? That's going to use a lot of towed artillery. It also kind of ruins my combat width. I'd be better off also removing one of you guys. I could also remove that if I do that. That's too expensive in... Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I'm going to add some artillery into my main divisions. That should help them with fighting other infantry. Now if we can... Actually, what I should probably start doing here is training more men. We're about 2 months away from getting rid of the disjointed government. We're quite a bit away from actually being able to increase our manpower law, though. Why is that, Romulus? Were you here? Did you fight the Italians at the Alpine border? God, I wish I knew more about how this game works. Well, that's why I'm playing. What I'll probably do after this French run, win or lose, is I'll probably look at doing a game as Great Britain, spend more time doing air and naval stuff. I don't know what tech I need. I don't know what tech is used for right now. I want to make myself stronger. I don't want to use... I don't want to do the Grand Battle Plan one yet. I want to leave that until we've got rid of the victors of the Great War. I'm going to start researching mediums, because that will certainly help later. Also, because we should be getting a bit more manpower soon, I'm going to start training some more divisions. How much manpower does each of these use? About 10,000, so I can afford to stick down 6 of those. I don't know how long they're going to take to train. I could just knock them out, but we don't have a lot of tanks, so I won't put down too many of those. The extra tanks I sent down south have arrived now. Oh no, I still can't do this. Oh, I need to wait for the strengthen government thing to run its course. Okay, in that case, we'll do foreign guest workers, because that will help with our manpower a bit. Italy's a good beginner nation. Maybe I'll do that one then. So, I guess you have the little war with Ethiopia to start with, so I guess Italy is meant as the beginner nation, and you've got, like, Daddy Germany to help you. So, I guess we could try Italy next. God, already thinking about what to do next before I've even wiped the floor with the Germans. What am I doing? Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Germany's going to go to war with Poland soon. Germany has managed to push into the Czechs, but not a lot. Yugoslavia's dying. Unfortunately, Poland isn't guaranteed by the UK because I kind of broke the Allies. China's improving relations with the UK. How's China doing? I haven't looked over there. China is losing, but they look like they're doing pretty well for how long they've been at war, I think. If I lose as France, I don't know. Can I... there's an achievement for being Vichy France and controlling the UK, I think. So I guess if we lose as France, I should probably pause while I'm looking at achievements. If we lose as France, then what I can do is maybe switch to Vichy France. I think that's an option. I've never played the game and lost as France. When the game first came out, I played a game as France and I did beat the Germans then. Yeah, there's an achievement, Die Perfidious Albion. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyway, yeah, as fascist or Vichy France, occupy all of Britain. China doing well is good, because that means the Japanese are doing poorly. Germany's about to go toward Poland. As I say, they do already have a lot of men on the Polish border. I think Poland's are probably just going to get ran over. What would we need to hold to? We need to hold to 42. That's when they go to war with the Soviets, right? So if I can hold till at least then, that would be best. You have too many men. The guys I sent down to help have arrived now. So I'm going... Actually, how good are these motorized divisions? Okay, the motorized divisions aren't bad, actually. Some men are doing better than others. These men that are about to lose or are losing fights, I'll just pull them out. And we'll send them up to here. Some of my convoys are getting sunk. Not really affecting me at the moment, though. It is hurting my oil, my fuel, but I haven't sunk any Italian convoys. How have I sunk no Italian convoys? Okay. I know, those were my convoys being sank by the Germans. Lovely. Do Italian convoys not go through here? Should I go and try and sink German convoys instead? Can I see their trade? Okay, they are... You're... Actually, can I see... Is Italy importing stuff? You're importing rubber. They are importing stuff. Germany... Oh, hello. Yugoslavia's dead. Poor Yugoslavia. Don't worry, man. We'll get you back. I, for some reason, now have 4 more mills, so that's not a bad thing. I'm going to make a few more planes, just so I can keep up fighting in the sky a bit more. More infantry equipment and more towed artillery, I think. And I should just put more infantry equipment down. I don't think that's a bad thing. German Reich's about to go to, toward Poland. Yeah, Yugoslavia is dead, which is annoying because that's going to bring more men against us. Germany are killing the Czechs now. Let's see. German Reich have... The Italians have actually lost quite a lot. Mostly because of us, I believe. I think what I might do... Okay, we got a Yugoslavian leader, sure. I'm going to split my fleet. And I'm going to send one of them up to here. And they are going to try and take out German convoys here. More Yugoslavian leaders, that's fine. Another one. The fleet that I've left down here should go back to only doing one sea zone. How do I remove a sea zone? Shift right click. There we go. Okay, so now they're just doing one sea zone. With any luck, we'll actually... Oh, if I can get this fort back, I feel like we can hold the Italians better. Now that I've got some tanks down here. Oh, I forgot Romania is part of this war as well. So they're actually still, while Yugoslavia's down, they are now distracted fighting Romania. Romania have 20 divisions, so they're not going to last very long. Hey, did we see? Oh, we sank an Italian convoy. Lovely. Getting back on our feet. Oh, hello. Yugoslavian extraction campaign. We can get extra manpower. I definitely think I should take the extra manpower, because that is something we're severely lacking right now. Foreign guest workers will help. Okay. Okay, I lost a sub there. The Navy is not treating us as well as it would be if Britain was on our side. I can't invite them to a faction till the tension's gone up. I guess tension will go up once Germany has annexed a few more people. Oop, our submarines are getting caught now. I might have to pull them out. In fact, how does it work? I should be able, if I can shift right click that and change it to this one. That should still annoy the Italians, but it'll mean we're not in the same sea zone as the Italians then. Okay, I've got a bunch of pop-ups. Unassigned divisions. We have some divisions that aren't doing anything. Oh, the Yugoslavians, I think. Okay, in that case, I definitely need... Okay, kind of need more men here. Not super important, but they can go there. What am I not producing? Anti-tank. Oh, do the Yugoslavians have anti-tank? I guess I can stick some on the production line. Luckily, I did make it so that I can get anti-tank, so we can start that. How are my forts coming along? Okay, my forts have been improved. They've built most of them. Okay, so Poland and Germany at war. We need to take back that fort the Italians took off us. It'll be easier to defend if the other ones are improved. Actually, cancel these for now. I would rather... At the moment we're holding the Italians alright. I'd rather try and build up the defences against the Germans a little bit more first. Oh, do they? That's good to know. Okay, so we are working on that. We should be getting some more manpower now, although not an awful lot. It's something. What's the thing? I need to wait for something to finish. So I need to wait for this to finish. It finishes August next year. Oh, I should have rushed that sooner. If I'd known that was going to take so long, I wouldn't have left it. Because we've got disjointed government still, and I can't get some of the better stuff while that's on. These aren't going to help us right now. I won't go for them. Ooh, I can get more manpower from non-core territories. This will give me more factories. We're not struggling for equipment right now, though. Devalue the franc. I've never done that. I would rather keep going for more manpower. Because if I can get more manpower, I'll be more comfortable to start pumping out more divisions. And then maybe we will start lacking equipment. But right now we're not. Well, except for fighters and anti-tank. Okay, Germany's attacking Poland. Poland's going to fall right over. Because Poland is probably not one of the easier nations to play in this game. They've got 6 divisions in that province I want back. I wonder how well they would do against my tanks. Obviously this is not going to win. They have huge defense and attack. So if I sent a bunch of guys at this, this isn't going to end well, right? I got it up to 50. I want to leave... Actually, you're not threatened by anyone, so you can get in as well. You're not threatened by anyone, you can get in as well. Oh, we're about to lose another province up here, actually, so... Me doing this was an awful idea. Okay, we've helped... Okay, we've stopped that now. It does look like we're probably not going to be able to take this, though. And this will help us... Okay, I didn't think the attacking with tanks would help that much. I'm also using some mountaineers. Let's see.
Attention.
You come over here. You're missing some org, but attacking with this mountaineer might help. Maybe I might want to give the mountaineers... I have a decent bit of army XP now. I'll probably stop these attacks in a second. Mountaineers, mountaineers. You guys, your combat width is too high. Oh, it's good. Now I can afford it. Oops. I didn't remove one too many there. And I want to put in 2 lots of artillery. Also, they will have field hospitals, engineering companies, and now I have run out of XP. What's this going to cost me? Motorized is fine, support equipment's fine, artillery is... That's a surprisingly small amount of artillery. Okay, whatever. So those guys should be good now. That's going to actually hurt them while they upgrade. So let's stop attacking there right now. Okay, they're not going to break through us there now. Mostly kind of okay. You stop attacking. I would have really liked that fort back, because I have a bit of a hole in the line with that fort there. Or with them owning that fort. The fact it is a fort, though, only makes it harder for me to get it back. Hey! Oh no, wait, I thought we'd sunk them. That's not sunk, is it? That is a submarine in deep water. You don't know where it is. Okay, our manpower is ticking up. Our manpower is ticking up quite nicely, actually. So, I'm going to add a few more units onto the infantry. Tanks. I can actually get more mountaineers. Mountaineers would be good right now. Not so fussed about the rest of it. Well, the Czechs have lost their south, which I guess is the Slovakian part of them. Romania's dying. Romania's going to die. Poland is about to die. The Czechs might still hold on for a while yet, because most of them is still surrounded by forts. Once the Germans are done with them, though, I may be in for a bit of trouble. Yeah, the Italians are still failing to push, apart from that one province they were able to take. The Italians have taken 400,000 casualties without me really doing much. Oh god, who's turned... Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. So these guys down here have been pushing the Italians back this whole time. I completely forgot they even existed. If we can push Italy out of... There goes Poland. If we can push Italy out of Africa, that may help, because then I can bring all of these men back to the homeland. Although I don't actually, I was going to say I don't have the fleet for it. I do have the fleet for it. I just need to actually use them properly. How are our forts coming on? We are still building our forts more. Some in Savoy have been damaged. It'd be better if we get the damaged ones repaired. Okay, we have some unassigned divisions. That's good. We have divisions starting to pop out. I don't want any more divisions down here right now. This is at a standstill anyway, so it isn't too important. What I do need is to make sure I have enough divisions on both of these armies. And there goes Romania. Now I can use some of my command points to get some more men out of them. Can I decide which way convoys go? How do I decide which way convoys go? I thought that was just automatic. I could just actually try and defend the convoys. So we have a fleet there, we have a fleet here. So Italy's raiding them here. So I should put... First off, I should put some people in charge of these fleets. So, no, don't just go out there. Stop. Stop. Cancel. Where is cancel order? Ah, whatever. Hold. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so strike force. Yeah, so I want strike force there for this fleet. And same for this one. And then this fleet is going to escort convoys here. Except I guess I can only have so many fleets here, maybe? Oh well, it'll do for now. The strike forces should help somewhat. Which fleet did I not assign someone to? You. You can have this guy. Okay, so we're going to use our fleets a bit more. We're going to try and take out some of the Italians on the sea. I don't know how well that'll go, but it should at least slow down their raiding. I apparently need more motorized for reinforcements, so let's have a few more of them. We also need some more anti-tank, and I just want to prop up some of these guys. Now let's see if how our strike forces do against the Italians. Every time they attack our convoys, the strike forces should go out and try and get them. Oh, it's actually 1940 now. Is there anything I should be doing? I can get better research rate. I don't think that's strictly a bad thing, although I'm sure there's some math you could do to figure that out. Okay, they're trying to take that. That should be fine. I still need to take that back, but if they're not advancing, that's the important thing. We are still advancing in Italy. Not in Italy, in Africa. Do they have resources down here? Would it be worth sending some men down to take Ethiopia? They'd probably be better off if I just bring them home, wouldn't they? More manpower, yes. Now, resources, Ethiopia. There's 2 rubber there. Okay, I'm not sending men down to take the Italians out of Ethiopia if there's only 2 rubber there. Extraction campaign. I want that because that gives me more of their manpower.
Écoutez.
And we have a random Polish division. Okay, I've got 1.7 years worth of fuel. That's fine. That's going to shoot up and down as my fleet's going in and out, I assume. Now, I'm using those guys to escort convoys there. I have these which aren't doing anything. These could also be escorting convoys here. And you can just like join another fleet. Can I like shift click them in? Right click? There we go, that worked. What about you two? Where are you and what are you doing? Okay, you're over there. I'm going to have you join one of... There's no point you being over here. Go and join one of the strike forces. I probably should have just brought the few men I have in Siam home. I like them to think I'm actually defending them though. The Siamese, that is. Missing production. What do the Polish need? Because I'm oh, I need naval bombers. Apparently some of my naval bombers died. Okay, more exiles. That's fine. Having some more crappy divisions who will die on my behalf is not an issue. Okay, so we are definitely losing to the Italian fleet. We killed 1 destroyer. But I guess it'll slow down their raiding of my convoys if I take out some of their fleet. I can produce medium tanks now. Won't do that yet. Medium tanks aren't going to help me stop the Germans from running over me once they've killed off Czechoslovakia. They're not doing around the Maginot yet, which is good. Independent state of Croatia is looking thick. What are the casualties like? So we have lost in total as an alliance. Oh no, research first. Research is probably more important. Okay, back to the dead people. Okay, as an alliance, we have lost nearly 1 million men. I personally have lost 100,000. The Italians have lost 500,000. The Germans 150k, and Croatia don't really matter. Okay, we're slowly losing ships to the Italian fleet. Apparently Italy is better at navy than I am. Hey, what happened to my strike forces? Why aren't they strike forcing anymore? Oh, because they're repairing. Okay, I'll let them off then. God, there's so many things here that mean absolutely nothing to me. I get more army XP. That would be useful though. I don't necessarily have... I have quite a bit of spare equipment. I could maybe move some things around. If I put some more artillery into my basic infantry divisions, that'd probably really help. Infantry. Combat width is currently 19. I think I want to remove an infantry and add an artillery. And as far as I'm aware, that's kind of the meta for this. I'd have a recon company either. What does signal do? I forgot how signal helps. Apparently it puts reliability up. It puts initiative up by 20%. Let's see. Recon puts up... Oh, it puts reconnaissance up. What does reconnaissance do? Tell me, game. The ability to scout ahead and anticipate the enemy increases the chance that the unit can pick better tactics in battle. Okay. And... where is... what is its initiative that... There we go. Initiative is what signal company gives. The higher initiative unit has, the quicker it can reinforce into a battle. That's actually really good. The main infantry are getting signal companies. And so are you. Assuming I still have the equipment for this. I am running a bit low on support equipment. I'm also running very low on motorized at this point. What's a good Navy tutorial? I was going to watch Quill's tutorials at some point when I got round to it. I don't know how good they might be. Okay, what am I lacking now? I am very much lacking motorized and support equipment, I think. And artillery. So, how much infantry equipment do I have? I have 4k infantry equipment. When we actually start fighting, that's going to be nothing, isn't it? We're still building some forts. I'll let those continue. The UK are failing to import anything, so I might as well stop giving them my civilian factories. And the US is struggling to import stuff as well. I do need oil, though, if I want to actually use my fleet. Oh, Mordred. I think I've heard of Mordred. I'll have a look. Can I import it from the Soviets? Soviets, please give me oil. And then I'll wait for that trade deal to update to see how long that gives me in oil. That gives me bugger all time in oil. The Soviets are failing to actually get it to me. I think the US is doing the best. I'll order more from them. Okay, we can actually improve our basic infantry a bit more now, so that's definitely worth doing. I can use political power daily. I don't want to do that. What I would really like is to actually have more political power so I can... To be fair, my manpower is not bad now. My issue now is equipment more than manpower, I think. I can reorganize the aviation industry in order to get some more mills. That will definitely help. Now, I wonder if I call the UK in now, are they going to try and take over faction leadership again? I'm a lot stronger than I was. Ooh, my oil is not looking good. The United States are failing miserably to actually bring it to me. I lost 10 convoys there. Okay, I need to try and defend that. I'm going to send this medium-sized fleet around to here to convoy escort, I think. If it will let me. Why can't I... Are you currently in a battle or something? Repairing in Tunisia. Why can't I give you orders? I know you're repairing, but surely I can still tell you what to do after that. Do I have a group not... I think this group isn't doing anything. No, don't cancel repairing. Okay, this group's already over this way. Okay, that's good then. So I'm going to give... I mean, neither of these guys are particularly helpful. But I'm going to tell these guys to escort convoys here. And I'll hopefully make it so I can get a bit more of my oil. Because currently my oil is awful. The Polish-Romanian alliance. Ah, yes. That super strong alliance that's going on over here. The Germans are still failing to take the Czechs, which I'm happy to see. The Italians are also slowly grinding themselves on my men down here. I don't think the Germans will bring more men down here to help the Italians, so I think I'm probably safe down there. Okay. Finland accepts Soviet demands. Okay, poor Finland. This will give me more mills, so let's do that. And we lost some convoys that time, but we also took out... Oh, we're actually in a fight here. So, yeah, it looks like we should be defending the convoys all right now. The problem is I'm still not seeing that oil from the United States, and having that many ships out is really wrecking my oil. So I think rather than protecting convoys here, what I should do instead, if I can figure out which fleet it is I actually need to select. I wish when I was on the naval map mode, if I like click and drag, it should give me... I'm going to go to strike force instead. So when they attack the convoys, we'll come out and try and get them, but I won't be escorting them all the time. That should hopefully help my oil. Hey, we lost 5 convoys. We killed 1 sub. Help the oil a bit. Is there anyone I can more reliably import from? What about the Netherlands? Can I just import from the Netherlands? Because that's technically not across sea, right? I don't suppose like Belgium has any. Yeah, also I'm going to try importing a bit more from the UK again because... Oh, we can deploy units. I have ones that aren't set to deploy when they're done. You guys down here? Okay, that's 4 more divisions. We actually have 24 on both of these now, so I should probably reorganize the armies. Oh, these guys are being held up by the Italians down here now, but they're still alright. Oh, that's wasteland. Can't go there. Okay. Yeah, so... I guess what we can do here is just shorten the lines. So, I'll pull you to there. And I'll pull... Actually, I'm not going to pull you anywhere just yet. But, news guys in a new unit. Put them under them. They're all... Why are they all blue? Actually, I guess if they're all blue, that's okay, because they're all just on the... There we go. They're all just on the same line here anyway. Why won't they go... oh, it's okay what they're covering there. That's fine. You guys... I want to pull out 2 of the infantry in this group. Who will be sent up to the new army. And then you guys can join here. Oh, we're not actually deciphering anyone right now. I could start doing the... could do the Italians. That might help our push down here. Let's turn this on. Okay, it's active for 30 days. Has anyone else joined? No one else has actually joined the Germans yet. So I will just decrypt. Oh, it doesn't. Who's going to join them? Hungary's going to join them, I guess. So I could decrypt Hungary. Then when that's done, I'll go back to Italy because I'm using the cipher on them right now, which may help us down here a bit. Though it doesn't look like it's doing. Oh, apparently I still own this radar, so that's good. I would like my fort back still. The Italians have put 11 divisions in that tile. It's disgusting. I'm seeing a severe lack of fuel again. The UK aren't able to actually give me any of their fuel. Where are these convoy raids happening now? That's actually in a place I'm already defending, so there's not a lot more I can do there. 8 convoys sank by Germans here. There's only a few subs that's doing it. So if I take these guys and I break off a few of my own subs and some destroyers and I'll put them into their own group. Oh fuck. That didn't work. Sorry, I have a cat on my lap. Cat, get down. You're distracting. Sorry. Okay, let's try again. Actually, I don't know where those guys went. Did they get split into a different army? I'm really not good at understanding the Navy. I should probably have things split up there. Okay, they did get split off. So this is a group I want. They actually want to be in here. And then these guys. Convoy escort here. I'll leave the strike force on, but I'll have those other ships convoy escort and hope that that gets me some more oil in. Oh, I'm slightly low on tungsten, that's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's also I can get 4 more oil off the Netherlands. I am going to do that. I'm going to try importing some more from the US. And when I'm actually receiving most of it, I'll increase how much I import. World tension isn't quite high enough to bring the UK in yet. I could almost bring the UK in. If I do bring them in, then hopefully I won't lose control of my faction, but that would then give me control of the seas, which might make a big difference. Netherlands caves to the British. Lovely. Let me guess. The Netherlands have now stopped giving me oil? Yep. I'm basically running out of oil at this point. I might just have to stop all of my ships. I don't know quite what I'm going to do here. Oh no, the guy in Italy has properly stalled. Okay, let's stop him. They can build up some planning bonus. Oh no, they do already have quite a high planning bonus and they're still stuck. And we'll stop attacking though, so that they aren't getting attrition so much. Election, wartime exception, lose stability, or change in popularity of communism and fascism. I could do with the political power though. I mean, that's not going to be a huge deal, I don't think. Okay, more divisions are out. My manpower is quite low again. I need some war propaganda. No, I need the blooming mill points to increase our conscription law. If I can go to extensive conscription, there won't be manpower issues anymore. Also, the US is failing to import what I need. If I just increase it more, will I get a higher percentage of that, please? Please give me more oil. My factories appear to have broke. They're not showing properly. Why are the top two like that? Hey! We sunk some subs. Excellent. If we can sink more German subs, that'll help. Oh! Germany attacked Luxembourg, and Luxembourg have called the UK in. Excellent. I can now invite the UK to faction. Lovely. And I'm hoping because we're at war. Okay. Oh, damn it. I'm at risk of losing being in charge again. I need 2 million men in the field to stay in charge. I need another 15 factories. Ugh. Although, now the UK is involved, can I get oil off them? Surely I should be able to get oil off the UK, because the UK should kill the German fleets. I don't quite know where I'm going to get another 500,000 men from, though. So I need 17 factories, which I guess I could do. We could build some more factories. And I need... In fact, wasn't I doing a focus that will give me some more factories anyway? How many will this give? It gives 5. Some, I guess. And I need 2 million men in the field. That's the real kicker. Especially when I'm short on equipment now anyway. Hey Germany, can you just declare war on the Soviets already, please? I'm really hoping I'll actually start getting... Oh, there goes more of my convoys. I'm really hoping I'll start getting some more of my stuff through now the UK is involved, some of my oil. It's August this year. I can get some more of my important focuses. Also got the speed way too low. Okay, oil's going up. That's good. Or rather, fuel's going up. Fuel which relies on oil. Yes, it's going up. Am I getting more of my... Yeah, more of my convoys are getting through now, I think. Oh, no, they're not. Apparently not. Did a bunch of them just get sunk? Apparently. Now, Romulus said earlier, I should be able to tell my convoys to go a different way. If I can not take them through Italy, that'd help. If I could figure out how to do that, that would be pretty huge. Say, they are all going to here. Is there any way I can like tell them not to use this port? I don't think there is. I mean, there must be, but I cannot for the life of me see anywhere that is to do with convoys. I have 8 days worth of fuel left. Okay, I'm going to run out of fuel in a minute. Is it on like another map mode? That'd be silly if it was right. Oh well, I'm pretty much out of fuel at this point. Oh, I can't run out of fuel though, because that means my tanks are going to stop working. I'm going to have to just stop everything all the navies are doing. If I say to hold... I forgot where the hold button is. I'm really bad at this game. Don't judge me, I'm learning. Where the hell's the... Oh, hold button's down here. Okay, that's hold. Okay, so if I now select everyone... I can't do it that way. Hold. 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 Because the UK is involved now, so the UK should protect my convoys for me. Cross fingers. I, on the other hand, need to... not run out of fuel. Also, I should have some more decisions now. Reorganize aviation industry. Okay, it requires... It does require I use some of my political power. Which I do not have a lot of right now. Removes national spirit, inefficient economy. Then there's more mills there. What is inefficient economy doing? Factory output down. Okay, I'll do that. I get more manpower. God, I'm just lacking everything. I don't have enough manpower or mills. I'm gonna get more manpower for now. I'm still in the red for a lot of things. Hungary joins the Axis. That's not surprising. The Raj is going to give me some equipment. I'll take it. My civs actually need more to be told to do more things. Mill factories, please. Just build a ton of those. I mean, the UK is involved now. I can't possibly lose to the Germans. Italy have not managed to get any further. How is China doing? China is losing pretty badly at this point, but they've held pretty well. We are at a standstill here. Oh, the British are coming from the other direction now, though. So I'm going to... Oh, I don't actually have an order right now. Turn you guys back on. You guys can probably push the Italians out of Africa now. If I'm careful, I might be able to stack wipe all of these. Oh, encircle. That's the proper term in this game, right, guys? If I can encircle all these divisions, that'd be quite a blow to the Italians. I thought I told everyone to hold. Stop doing things. I need the oil. My oil is increasing now, lovely. And I have some unassigned divisions, that's okay. Now, one thing I am going to do actually is change... Okay, upgrades are down. I want reinforcements to be pushed up. I want to make sure the guys in the field have enough equipment before anything else. Oh, we can improve my artillery a bit more, that's good. And I think we're... I don't know if we are actually pushing the Italians here again. We're going to push them out of this square, but this square doesn't really matter. I mean, I could just be like super cheeky here and select this guy and say do that. And if he actually succeeds in getting all the way over there, then the Italians are fucked. Unfortunately though, they failed at the first hurdles. No, Italy, stop it. Stop pushing me. I'm going to lose another fort. No! Someone defend the fort. Tank, get in there. Get in there, tank. Damn it, I lost a fort. I'm slowly being pushed back by the Italians. And apparently I don't have enough manpower to fill my garrison, so I don't quite know how that's the case. As I have plenty of manpower. Better infantry equipment. Let's keep going down that line. So what I would really like to do here is push the Italians back in this province, and then if I could just push to the sea and cut them off from their port, that'd be great. Also, are the British killing? Oh, the British already cleaned up Ethiopia. That's good. I'm actually getting a lot more of my trade now. As I don't need to use my ships anymore, I'm going to decrease the number of civilian factories I'm giving away for this. And that will help me get my mills up quicker. Because we do need, if we get enough mills and I can get my manpower laws up, I might actually be able to stop the UK assuming control of the faction. Oh god, they have even... Where did they get another, like, 15 factories from? Or did I lose some, possibly? I might have lost some. Oh, I'm convoy raiding up there? I completely forgot I was convoy raiding up there. I thought I stopped all the fleets, damn it. I wonder what the chances are of me pushing the Italians back here. Probably slim to none, right? Apparently I could push here. According to the game, I could win this. I highly doubt it. I kind of want to try it, just for a minute. Oh, we have Luxembourg as well. That actually makes a big difference. Go. That's not where I thought it is. I don't know where you think you're pushing. Oh no, you guys definitely can't push. These guys here, though. Italy's probably going to attack the Greeks. That won't necessarily be a bad thing. I can remove inefficient economy. I don't need to invest in my allies. That'd be silly at this point. I go down here. It's going to hurt. Oh, my stability is awful. Why is my stability so bad? At war minus 30%. Okay, that makes sense. I could increase. I could start going down this way. This stuff doesn't help me. I think I'm better off just like devaluing the franc at this point. It doesn't matter if the franc's any good while I'm at war with Germany, right? I mean, who's actually being paid at the moment anyway? Greece has joined my faction. Greece, who is now going to get ruffle stomped by Italy, probably. Actually, no, they are all in mountains. They might be able to hold out. In fact, it even looks like they're pushing. Greece is actually the one attacking right now. Oh god, look, I can do it. Goodbye, Italians. This is the end for you. I'm going to outpace you into this province here. Ah, no, they stopped me. We're a step closer, though. So if I can encircle them and kick them out of Africa, then I can take my men home. France called Denmark? Okay. Denmark's part of my faction now. Oh, we did it. We cut them off. Yes! The Italians are fucked. All those Italians are going to die now. And the French did it. All hail the French. Oh, the Italians are really pushing down here now. I think it's because they've taken a few more of the forts, so they've seen the ability to... Ooh, I can get rid of my disjointed government now and get some other bonuses. Lovely. Just you wait, Italy. I'm going to get rid of you soon. Ooh, that's a lot of the German fleet dead. That's good to see. So now we have Britain involved. It's much better. We actually have control of the seas. Oh, I should improve my mountaineers. That's something I should definitely do. That will help me hold Italy a little bit. They are really pushing now, though. The Germans are still failing to take the Czechs. Surely they could just run through the middle here. There's one Czech division here and there's plenty of Germans around it. What are you doing, Germany? Oh, the Greeks and the Austrians have navally invaded Italy. Are these guys... Yeah, these guys are all dying now. That's good. Oh, we've caught them here as well, yeah. So all the Italians in Africa are going to die. They are pushing me down here now, but that doesn't matter so much, I don't think. Even if they slowly push me back, that doesn't make a big difference at this point. If they did it sooner, that would be important, but as Britain's involved now, we have more of an advantage. Now, ideally, if I could start pushing the Germans or the Italians back before... Actually, no, I should just not care about the UK taking control of the faction, I think. Why have you given me control of people in the UK? I thought that you'd have brought them to France for me, but no. Let's see. Any of them decent? What do you actually have in your division template? Okay, they're middling at the best, really. But one of them... No, let's try that again. One of them can come down here. And then the rest of them can join that division. We also have some free dockyards, that's new. How's my... Okay, I've nearly ran out of convoys, so they're just all going to go on convoys. My convoys are being sank left and right. Can I use... Yeah, I can get some more manpower by using some of my command points. There we go. Oh no, did they take a port off me? I swear they didn't have any ports here before. Guys, please take this. They should not be allowed to stay here. I wonder if I could just navally invade Italy and then smash everything they have here. Probably not. They have a port right here, so no, I couldn't really. They have pushed me off my forts now, though. The Germans still aren't going for around the Maginot, so that's good. They're still failing to take the Czechs, which is amusing. I think the Italians are probably slowly pushing me back here. I might need to put some more divisions down to fight the Italians. Oh, I see. It's because the Germans are here as well. That's why they're able to push. In that case, let me take some of these guys. I definitely don't need all of these here right now. I'm going to split them. They're going to go in a new group. And that group is going to be told to come down here and help us defend. What? That is not who I had selected. Thank you. Why can't I move this way? There we go. Have I even started building heavy tanks yet? Have I like got a secret stockpile of heavy tanks? I don't think I ever started, did I? No. So I researched heavy tanks. Haven't actually had a chance to build them yet. It would have been good maybe if I'd gone down to get the words failing me. It'd have been good if I'd got the extra research slots, because I would then be able to do a lot more with my research. But then again, I don't know what to research half the time anyway. I wonder if the Germans will actually come around and try and push through when they've taken the Czechs. Although they're still failing miserably. No, I don't want to use political power. A new report by the War Office shows a marked reduction in available manpower. Oh no. You're telling me, well, I could lose some manpower right now. Yes, well, it doesn't look like it hurt my manpower too much. Draft dodging. Okay, draft dodging is minus 20%. That's not too awful. Oh, it doesn't seem to be affecting me too badly anyway. Okay, I can now get rid of disjointed government. From what I've seen before, people generally try and get rid of disjointed government before going to war with the Germans and not a couple years into the war. Yeah, I don't think they can really push me down here. There's a big river here as well, so I can always hold them here. How are we doing in Africa? Okay, we're done in Africa. All you guys that have been enjoying yourself down there, you can now come and enjoy yourself up here instead. Are you happy to get on the boats? You are happy to get on the boats. Good. The UK should have control of the Med, really. I think we can probably... Oh, look at that. They are pushing. I think I've lost all of my forts now. Probably why they're pushing so much harder. Or maybe I lost my forts because they're pushing so much harder. More importantly though, the Italians have lost 1.3 million men. The Germans have lost nearly 500,000. And I've lost 350,000. So I'd say we're winning. Well, what other... I can see fielded manpowers. So we, the Little Entente, have 1.8 million men in the field. And the Axis have about 1.6. So we're fairly even. Now I want to assign... Let me take you out of here. Can I? New army group. There we go. Defensive doctrine. This guy's in charge. You're in there. You're in there. Probably should have put somebody in charge of these guys as well. Okay, I have a lot more men on this border than I used to now. Just looking at the amount of... Are they lacking in equipment, the Italians? It looks to me like the Italians might be lacking in equipment. Can I see their stockpile? I'm sure you're supposed to be able to see their stockpile depending on your espionage. It's nearly 41. I could get some more techs for... I could go a year ahead. Or I could improve some of the support guys I'm using. That'll work. I'm wondering what would happen if I actually tried pushing here. It says it'd go poorly. Superior enemy, fortified, division still preparing. Yes, so... Overall, it would not be a good idea to try and push into Italy just yet. Now, I might be able to catch up on factories before it comes time for the UK to take over. The issue, really, is with the manpower. So if I can, I just need to get to blooming 150 political power, and then I can change my conscription law. Extensive conscription will give me a hell of a lot more men. Alright, right now we have, yeah, it'll give me like 1.2 million more men. I certainly don't need to go to service by requirement, although the Italians might need to soon at this rate. Can I see their laws? Don't think I can. It would be cool if... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. The Italians already are on extensive conscription. They're also on war economy. Both of which makes sense. Yeah, I'm still on blooming early mobilization. Oh, so I actually... Okay. I do need to fix the draft dodging eventually. If I use a ton of political power, I can do that. I don't think the draft dodging actually even matters that much right now, though. I'll get more manpower when I increase my law than I'm losing because of the draft dodging. Also, once defensive stratagems is done in just a moment, I'll be getting a lot more political power. Then it won't matter so much. There we go. My political power has just nearly trebled. And now I can also get this, which will get rid of Victors of the Great War. Well, I have a lot of unassigned divisions here. This is nice. Yeah, so I'm not going to solve draft dodging, because I think I'd actually be better just increasing my conscription law. I don't know if it'll get worse if I let it get higher. I know the effect of it will get worse, but I don't know if the penalties for actually fixing the issue later will get worse. I'm going to help my stability a little bit by stopping giving refuge to German scientists. Can I do that? Can I not undo that? Okay, apparently I can't get rid of that. I thought I could. What I can do now is extensive conscription, which should fix my manpower issue, he says. Go on, tick up please. You should be giving me like 1 million more men now. Okay, it's ticking up. Manpower, it did tick up anyway. More importantly, the Italians are losing manpower, because they're just wasting themselves by attacking me in the mountains. Greece is doing better than expected. I expected them to run through Greece. In fact, there's been quite a prominent naval invasion down in Yugoslavia. The Brits are doing well. I'm glad I'm contributing by defending the Western front. How many men? The UK don't even have that many divisions or factories. I don't know why I need so many in order to be considered the leader. Oh, I misread this before. Okay, the UK are not able to become the leader just yet. That's important. Okay, I'm glad I misread that. Or not glad I misread it in the first place, but glad I've realised I've misread that. Now the worst thing that could happen is Spain gets involved. That'd end really poorly. I'm guessing the Germans right now, they can't have enough men to actually push around the Maginot, right? I mean, they're doing rocketry. Surely that's something that should come after around the Maginot, usually. They've done Danzig or what? There should be nothing stopping them from doing this. Other than something to do with the AI. The AI is not allowed to do around Maginot because, like, Czech hasn't capitulated or something like that. What are we lacking? Everything. More of everything, please. They definitely have a great, they have more divisions with a lack of equipment than we do. That could just be due to them attacking. Yeah, this is going to be huge, because I should be able to, within maybe, it'd be like I'm hoping it'll get it down to like 2 months per land doctrine. If I use my army experience, I can get it down even lower, actually. Okay, extensive conscription apparently has not helped. I guess I should probably fix the draft dodging. Okay, the political power I need has gone up a little bit, but overall not a big issue. I should probably do that. Check if like a player was actually playing Germany, Czechoslovakia would have been destroyed ages ago. There's no reason the Germans can't stick a couple of tanks in and just push into the middle. But the AI doesn't seem to be capable of doing it. I'm not surprised Poland's managed to kill Soviet Union in war on Finland. Get 'em, Soviets. I think Finland should join the Axis. Yugoslavia is technically still alive right now as well. They did capitulate, but they're coming back. Army reform, lovely. What do we actually want to do now? Removing inefficient economy would be nice. We can also get some more stability. That would probably also be a good idea. Oh, I can support the Finns now. I'm going to... Actually, it says that I need to... Actually, no, it doesn't say I have to actually give them infantry equipment. Let's keep the Finns alive. I believe in the Finns. It's like that's probably the worst thing I could have just picked. But I want to try. Oh, they've been navally invaded as well. Oh, they're definitely not going to last the 70 days it's going to take me to do this. What do you think, Romulus? Do you still think that I won't survive? I think I'll be fine. I think if I'd been playing against a human player, I definitely would have capitulated ages ago. But against the AI, it seems that what I've done has been sufficient. They've pushed me a little bit down here, but that's it. My ability to do the navy was dreadful because I didn't have enough oil, basically. Oh, we got an Italian operative. Lovely. Do I have more of the intel now? I don't know how that actually works. Well, yeah. I might not actually be sending guns to Finland. I don't think Finland's going to last that long. Oh, Helsinki fell, so that's going to be the end of Finland, I'm pretty sure. No? Oh, I thought they usually capitulated when you took Helsinki. Actually, to be fair, an easy game would probably be the Soviets. Although that it would just be... No, exactly, it would be different, because right now I'm playing a very defensive game with France. I'm basically just sitting here. It's probably the worst stream I could possibly do, because I'm not actually doing much at all. Whereas with the Soviets, I would at least be actually fighting the Germans. Because I think the Germans should be close to actually attacking the Soviets soon, except they're probably not going to, because they haven't managed to capitulate me. There goes Finland. Poor Finland. Is it going to cancel my focus? Oh, can I still send... No, yeah, there goes my focus. Unfortunately, I can't send guns to a capitulated Finland. The Soviets are expanding. Oh no. That's the worst thing that could happen while I'm currently at war with the German Reich. Nah, Soviets isn't micromanagement. You select all of your men, you click a front here, and then you leave it. You just watch your men slowly get pushed back until the Germans run out of manpower. Just like real life. Germany's lost 1 million men, Italian 1.7, Hungary's lost 200,000 men. Hungary, what? Oh, his Kingdom of Romania's back. What's happened here? Where did the Kingdom of Romania come from? There's not even any British troops here. How have they got back? I thought they capitulated. Draft... no, I can't quite do draft dodging. I need 130. I'll be able to do it in a few days. Okay, our manpower's definitely better now. We have 400,000 men in reserve now. If I... Oh, actually, I'm starting to build up stockpiles again. I could maybe start pushing out more infantry. I can't do much else. But yeah, I have enough... Well, I'm lacking a bit with those. I'll just put one more line of infantry in. Romania, no! Don't give up your rightful territory. Don't worry, I'll defend you against the Soviets. It'll be fine. Well, what we could do next, rather than Italy, which is a reasonable thing for me to play as an inexperienced player, maybe we'll go Commie China instead and defeat the Japanese. I think going Commie China would be a great way of learning to play the game. Oh, draft dodging just got worse just before I was able to actually do the thing. Now I need 150 political power. Okay, we have another 6 men. I'm just going to put them down here. Because I think I'm... Actually, I don't know. I might actually be better trying to push through the Germans. The problem is I need to currently push through German forts, which I don't want to do. I feel like that would not end well. The Italians, though. If I could get around the Italians, we might actually be able to push them back. What happens if I just do this? Is this going to end poorly? I'm technically winning in a few places, because I noticed a lot of the German and Italians had ruined their org attacking. So I might be... Oh, push them back there. We took a province. Oh, we're taking another province. There we go. Communist China is really fun. I love being told what to do on the threat of being disappeared. That's not being racist or anything. Oh. Oh, something just got overran. I don't know what just got overran, but something just got overran. And I would hope it's a German because I'm using light tanks. So I might have been able to do that. More importantly, let's fix the draft dodging. If we could push them back through the forts... At least, that'd be great. Okay, it looks like we might be failing now. We are, but if we can take Nice, that'd do. I'd be happy if we can take Nice here. 1, because it's rightfully French anyway. And 2, because that means we're basically back to where we started, I think. Here we go. Have some more men. More men to the front line. Communism. It's fun when you're in charge. Romulus 2020. Slight misquote, but that's basically how the media does things nowadays, right? I'm a YouTuber and therefore I am modern media and I can misquote people however I like. Oh, we're actually pushing them out of the Italian forts now. This is an Italian fort, I think. If we can push them out past the Italian forts, that'd be huge. The further we actually probably have more. Can I get a better idea? Well, we probably have about similar numbers of divisions here. Why just... Sure, do what you want, US. Okay, now that I'm actually attacking, what am I missing? I'm missing tons of infantry equipment. How do I add... Cool, that's better. Oh, did Japan attack the US? Did I miss that? I probably missed that. I'm not paying nearly enough attention. Yeah, so Japan and the US are at war. So that was a really awful idea on Japan's part, considering they haven't even beat China yet. The US are now part of my faction. And they're currently still weaker than the UK, I would expect. So I don't think they're going to... Oh, Greece got capitulated. Poor Greece. Everyone... China, we're now part of the China War. China's now a part of this. I think. Yes. The Chinese United Front is now part of this war. And the total losses of our alliance have shot up because of that. So I'm going to leave Japan, China and the US to their own devices. I'm just going to concentrate on trying to close all these pop-ups. Okay, that finished. That's nice. No, don't want to do that. Well, I might want to. That's 4 civilian factories and 4 mill factories. This is cheaper economic laws. That's this one, right? Trade law, or is this economic law? Okay, that's economic law. I would definitely like to be able to put that up. I could just get more stability. I feel like I should get more stability. Our stability is pretty poor. Especially for such a powerful nation. We are now failing to push these guys back any further. And seeing as I'm actually using Grand Battle Plan, although it's not fleshed out at all, I will cancel my attacks and we will hold here until we can push a bit further. Oh, I could have actually... Oh no, I haven't currently got a decryption on Italy, so I can't do that. Can we stop with the pop-ups about wars I don't care about, please? Okay. We gain stability. And we've removed the draft dodging. Lovely. Oh, I kind of wish I could see the war over here. China's on my side. You'd have thought I'd be able to see it. Now... Cool. So... I can start pumping out my Grand Battle Plan doctrine now. How many men do the Germans have on this front? Probably still too many for me to take. I really wanted them to go around the Maginot so I could attack them that way. I'll just kill Italy instead though. I'm sure I'll be fine. But if I zoom out, how many men do they actually have here? They probably have less divisions in this area than I do. They definitely have more divisions in total. But they're still distracted by other things. The fielded manpower is actually larger on our side than theirs right now, so we're not even like on the back foot. We are winning. Ignore the losses. The losses aren't me. Only 500,000 French people have died. And most of those were probably in the combats I did down here not long ago. One thing I probably should have got is getting more fuel per bit of oil. That would have helped before when I was struggling. Yeah, Luxembourg's thick, man. Look at him. There's actually a ton of men there. If I was going to push into Germany, I'd have to do it through Luxembourg right now. I'm actually running out of resources. Tungsten. How many sieves do I have building? I could probably spare a sieve, although for 2 tungsten might not be worth it. It's probably going to get worse though, isn't it? US, please give me some tungsten.
Attention.
I have 1 Greek division, lovely. What is this Greek division made of? A lot of artillery, apparently, and there's some anti-tanks in it. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Clearly, the Greek economic crash has not happened yet. Now, do we think we can push these guys back a bit more? Some of them are lacking a bit of equipment. They're not too lacking in org, though. A naval invasion around to Genoa might work. I wish there was an easy way of me knowing if they have men there. But I might just be able to push them normally. I mean, the proper way of playing this game would probably be to naval invade them, right? Although I haven't like gone for Marines or anything like that. I've actually got Mountaineers, which... Well, they're trying to push me and they're deorganizing themselves. There goes Commie China. Commie China's fell. Okay, so they've deorged a bunch of their guys. What happens if I attack now? It does... Oh no, we're pushing in one place. There we go. As long as I can see we're pushing in one province, I'm happy to let it go. If we can just push them back a little bit more, because they're currently sat in Greek forts and mountains. Oh, who wants to join in? Oh, Japan declared war on the Dutch. The Dutch are in the war now. That I wasn't expecting quite yet. Oh, the Dutch just going to... There's no Germans on the Dutch border. The Dutch could just invade. In fact, actually, in that case, we don't need to have men on the Belgian border anymore. The Belgians may be a fearsome people, but I don't think I need to defend against them anymore. So instead, all of our men are just going to get put down here. And I might actually be able to push past the Maginot. Because I'm expecting in a minute a bunch of these Germans are going to head north. Because the Dutch are going to start pushing out. So the Germans are going to have to move men off to defend that line. We're also... We're not pushing the Italians a lot, but we are pushing them a bit. I'm happy to keep that running a little bit, because that'll keep them distracted while I move my men down to the Maginot. Okay, the Germans have partially ran into the Netherlands. They do have a lot of men on the border now. It looks like they've strategically redeployed some. The Czechs are still a nasty splotch in the middle of the German Reich. Italy is looking pretty thick over in Greece. I'm just going to wait to get my full planning bonus for all the guys on the Maginot, and then I'm going to try to attack. I think we might be able to push them back. Do I have the cipher on the Germans? We're getting it right now. If I can get the decryption on the Germans, that might help me push them back. Okay, we are failing down in Italy again now, so I'm going to stop that. I don't think we were able to push them at all, unfortunately.
Gardez vos rangs. Gardez vos rangs.
Now, the Germans eating the Dutch won't allow them to actually flank me, because Belgium would also need to be involved. Belgium is not involved right now. Oh, they are currently doing around Maginot, though. I could have ended up really messing myself up if they actually attack the Belgians and push through quickly. I don't think they will, though. I actually have bad supply here. I should maybe move a few of the men out. I'll move one of the groups I pulled in. I won't actually have them there. Considering they're now doing around Maginot, I'm going to put a group on the Belgian border instead. Mexico? Mexico wants to join the Little Entente. Okay, Belgium's joined. No, yeah. Mexico can join. There is an event where if Germany can't beat the Czechs, it starts a democratic civil war in Germany. Okay, it requires them not to have taken anything. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. What unfulfilled import requests? Oh, oil from the Netherlands. That makes sense considering the Netherlands are probably about to capitulate. I'll get a bit more from the US instead. Yeah, this actually looks quite nice. I like this this Hungary. It looks a bit like a fish. A fish being violently sick. Let's see. Japan is still failing over there. I wouldn't be surprised if the US start killing Japan. I haven't seen any Oh no, yeah. Actually, when I'm zoomed out, zoomed in not so much. Zoomed out, there's a lot of US troops here. I didn't realise. You know what? Let's see what just happens if I turn this on. Hey, Mexico joins in. The war escalates. You guys, I'm actually going to delete that and put you here instead. The Netherlands didn't join us, did they? I don't think. Or did they? No, yeah, they did. I should be able to stop everything you're doing. Yeah, so I don't want to actually try and go up there. I'll end up getting pocketed. But I can move my men up to here. And then you guys get ready to push into northern Germany. Okay, unsurprisingly, we can't get through the forts on the Maginot. We might, if we're lucky though, we might be able to expand from here and blob out a bit. Now, manpower not an issue. Going to partial mobilization would definitely be good. I can't go to war economy. I don't have enough war support. It's awful. But if I can just get something... Army logistics wouldn't necessarily be bad. Okay, now I'm just going to improve my economy. I should probably try to get more war support. The US Swarm. The US Swarm is it's on its way. They're like the Zerg, except they move a lot slower. It only took them like 3 years to actually join the war. Now it's going to take them another year to actually get over here. Okay, it doesn't look like we're actually going to push through, but it also looks like they can't push us. I don't think they've moved any men off the Italian border, so I'm not going to try pushing there. It does look like they're not going to be able to go around the Maginot, though. I think we've got them. I'm going to stop these, because attacking here is kind of silly. Especially when I'm 7,000 man infantry equipment in the hole. Actually, what I'm going to do... I don't think I really need more divisions now. We definitely have enough divisions to push through. But I'm going to need a bit of a stockpile if I'm going to actually be able to push through very far. So I'm going to stop producing... Oh, I can do it. That's probably the better way of doing it, right? I'm going to stop producing these units now. And we'll start saving up our equipment instead.
Écoutez.
What am I missing equipment? Tactical bombers. Oh, they must have downed one of my tactical bombers. There we go. Let's get one factory onto... Oh, it's not going to actually go onto it though, is it? Because I've put factories in line for other things. Oh, whatever. No divisions in basic training. Yes, I'm aware. Switzerland, forever neutral, are like the calm in this storm. Yeah, the Germans have been halted. For some reason I have a tank still attacking here. Stop it, tank. The special forces might help. I could yeah, the special forces would probably help push through here. I do want to... We have a bit of a stockpile. I'm very much lacking light tanks. Okay. I'll train special forces. I can only train one. And when they're done, they can go join the Italians. More civilian factories. What do we need? We just need more equipment, I guess. I probably need to get war support up. For 90 days, weekly war support 1%. It just needs to be above 50 for me to get a better law. So I think I should probably do that. How many men have I lost now? Because I did that silly attack. 600k. It's not too bad. Our little Entente actually has a ton of men just down on the edge of Yugoslavia trying to push in. The British have... Oh no, the Americans even. The Americans have invaded Greece. Eventually, the Germans are going to do something stupid and attack the Soviets. I'm hoping that's sooner rather than later. Because them having to pull off men and go to the east will probably be the deciding factor. Okay, war propaganda. Go. My trade convoys being raided has taken my war support down horribly. But they're not even being raided anymore, damn it. We stopped that. We stopped that like months ago. I mean, the Balkans is the powder keg of Europe. If there wasn't some fighting happening there the whole way through the war, there'd be something wrong. Czechoslovakia, on the other hand, they might as well have just stopped being at war. The Czechs have basically signed peace with the Germans at this point. Okay, we're only missing light tanks now, that's good. I mean, it's not good that we're missing light tanks. It's good that we're only missing light tanks. Improve my artillery, because I do have that in most of my armies. Okay, I have more factories. Light tanks, we definitely need more factories on them. In fact, put a ton on there. Then I would like more fighters, tactical bombers, and some CAS, because having air superiority will help us push through here. Okay, that gave me a ton of factories. This lets me change my economic law more cheaply, so I'll do that one next. That'll go hand in hand with getting my war support up, because then I can switch to war economy. I could have done that before if I just got my war support up earlier. Hey, look. They took Sardinia back from the Italians for me. They need to take Corsica now. Go US, go. Get them. Now, you know what? There's an Australian division in China. But more importantly, the fact if China doesn't capitulate soon, the Japanese might never be able to take them out. Oh, China's right on the edge. 99% towards capitulation, China is. So they probably will capitulate. You know what? I have 3 men here. I'm going to go help. Oh, I can't. Apparently I'm not allowed into China. So those 3 men are staying where they are. But if the US can get a good naval invasion off on Japan somewhere, so Japan has to move some of their men. Elections. Yeah, I got 1 election, I think. Emergency war election, I think it said. Something like that. I just picked go ahead with it only. It increased fascism and communism in my country, but it gave me some political power and something else. So, I think it increased stability as well. Oh look, they're trying to push me down in Italy. That's good. Because when they fail, then we can turn around and attack them. So if we can just get a good foothold in either Italy or Germany, the other one will fall soon after, I'd have thought. When they stop doing these attacks down here, then we'll turn around and try fighting back. Hey look, a Belgium. A Belgium is here to help. We're saved. Okay, they've stopped. My turn. It's like the Great War. We're going to take it in turns to attack extremely fortified positions. I'm not going fast enough. There we go. Faster, please. Go on, just give me one of their forts. If I can take it, I can take out just one of their forts. That'll make it easier to push further in. This guy here, this guy even thinks it's like even. The other 2 guys, this guy with the blue hat, this guy with the golden trimmed hat, although most of them have golden trimmed hats. Okay. Blue haired guy and his friend, blue hat guy and his friend. These 2, they don't think what we're doing down here is a good idea. But this guy here, this guy with a swagger and the slightly tired look in his eyes, He knows what we're doing. Oh no, he's changed his mind. Okay. He was confident in our attack. He changed his mind. You know what though? We've taken an Italian fort, and that's what I really wanted to do. The important thing here though is actually we're about to lose said fort if it doesn't get reinforced. Well, it's not like I haven't played the game before at all. That would be a lie. I just don't think I'm good at it. I watch other people play the game, and I don't know what they're doing most of the time. I do know, though, if I get hundreds of thousands of men, give them artillery, and put them on the border of France, nobody can get by them. That's just fact. The other thing, I've got lucky, I might have actually lost earlier. The reason I didn't lose, really, is one, we broke up the Allies and eventually got Britain to just join our faction. And two, is this Czech. I think Czechoslovakia has saved us, because I could be wrong, but I feel like it slowed it slowed Germany down from doing around Maginot. And they took so long to actually do around Maginot, I was able to build up a decent force, and people like the US joined in before Germany had a chance to properly invade me. Okay, I don't think we're going to push any further here. We're losing in all the fights, so let's stop attacking. Oh, I tell a lie. I told a lie.
Attention.
Attack.
Continuez l'attaque.
Attack. I want this. Get at me. We've took one of their forts. If I get a second one, in fact, this one would be great because the land behind it is not fortified at all. Oh no, China's gone. Okay. Japan wins. Oh no, okay, we failed. Stop attacking. Yeah, I do feel like the Germans should have been much more aggressive once the war kicked off. Especially with Czechoslovakia. Like, I understand they've been stood staring at me on the border here. That's fine, because these are level 10 forts. Even though I only had 2 or 3 divisions in each of them, they'd have really struggled to get through. But the Czech forts, I'm sure... Oh, they're actually level 7. That's pretty good. But still, like, here. This is stupid. I'm guessing the AI won't push in because it's a pocket. That's my guess. I mean, they're being stupid here, look. What are they doing? Just take the province. If they take this province, which they can do, they'd cut off both of these, which means they then can just wait for these guys to starve. And they could just keep pushing in. They have land here that's completely undefended, so the German AI could definitely win. The only reason they're not doing is because they're being stupid. Yeah, if the German AI was just maybe just a bit more aggressive, even, I may well not have got to this point. At this point, it's pretty much guaranteed I'll win. I feel. Also, this guy here, this guy on the front with the Germans, he thinks we can win, so we're going to do it. Unfortunately, the Germans have taken some Dutch forts, which is making it slightly harder. I can get rocket artillery. Is rocket artillery any good? I mean, it's a rocket. It's got to be good, right? How does this compare to, like, you? Okay. Defense is lower, breakthrough is higher, soft attack is the same, hard attack is lower, piercing is lower, reliability is the same. So, it has slightly more breakthrough. So I guess rocket, if you're going against purely infantry, then rocket artillery would actually be better than normal artillery. However, to start producing it at this point would be kind of silly. Oh, we're actually about to go into the next year. So, I'm happy to... Actually, I'll take the next artillery tech. Better artillery might actually allow us to push in. We're pushing here. I can't see... Because we're only doing well there, we're probably not going to get in anywhere else. Go. We're going to wear them down. I have 1.8 million manpower. I have plenty of men to spare. How's my stockpile? The only thing I'm lacking is light tanks. So yeah, I can definitely wear away on them a bit. So because I'm attacking, German Reich have decrypted our ciphers. Well, 2 can play at that game, Germany. Oh, I apparently don't have their cipher right now. Well, 2 can play at that game, Italy. And I have Hungary's as well, and there's some Hungary guys involved, so let's do that. Might as well do Croatians as well while we're at it. Ooh, we're pushing into this province. We might be able to take there. God, it really is. It really is just World War I again. So much for World War II. We might as well just be playing a World War I mod. Let's see. More infrastructure, please. Infrastructure is not vitally important, but we are somewhat using the supply here. I mean, it's nowhere. It's not actually anywhere near the limit, really, but it's being used at least. Okay, I don't think I'm actually going to push any further on either of these. So we'll stop that for now, because I've probably just wasted like 200,000 men's lives. And I may have taken 1 or 2 provinces. So unimportant, I can't even be bothered to double check. I should probably go for better tanks, shouldn't I? Actually, if I started producing some medium tanks now, I might be able to use them to break through. Where's all this thing? Or maybe I could just get better light tanks. I mean, light tanks don't beat the German mediums, but they might be enough just to help me push a hole in some of the lines. And seeing as I'm already producing light tanks, it'd be better to switch to lights than to switch to mediums. Infrastructure. Oh god, you might be right. The Czechs themselves are already using all the supply in Czechoslovakia. Oh, Bulgaria joined in. Unfortunately, Bulgaria, you're kind of irrelevant. I don't think you're going to achieve much. Hey, Mexico's going to send some men. I'll take 5 men from Mexico. Oh, they're actually in Mexico. Can I give them back, please? Do you want them back? I should kick from faction.
Attention.
Okay. The 5 Mexicans. I need you guys to come over and join this guy. When you get over here, we'll see about doing another attack. What am I lacking? Oh god, I'm actually lacking a lot of stuff. I did change some of what I was building. Did one too many there. Now, Dutch East Indies, if you can actually supply me what I've ordered, that'd be great. Oh, I have no convoys. Shit. What am I doing with Navy right now? Is it? I'm sure. Shift right click. No? Oh, shift click. Sorry. There we go. What's shift right click do? Nothing apparently. What I wanted was stop producing. In fact, just go to 1. I want everything on convoys. Africa. We cleaned up Africa a while ago. I took most of this bit. Then when Britain joined in, we just nailed the Italians in Africa. There was no fight really. Well, there was a fight. Hundreds of thousands of men died. But compared to the rest of the war, there was basically no fight. Now, is there anything I can build offensive-wise? I guess, actually, some upgraded radio might help. That might help me push. I don't know. But more, I guess, other than that, if I want to be aggressive, I just need more mills, don't I? Hey! Romulus's mountain divisions are done. Congratulations.
Écoutez,
You guys, you're going to lead the fight. Show us how it's done. And I might as well just stop importing everything right now, because I currently have no convoys. Oh, you know what? You know why I've probably got no convoys? It's probably those fucking Mexicans. The Mexicans are probably using my convoys to get transported over here. God damn it. Now we're looking for stockpiles. I'm actually missing infantry equipment right now, so... Yeah, so I won't actually be attacking right now. This guy thinks he can win. I mean, we can win as soon as... Oh, hello. Oh, the Soviet Union's going to go and attack Iraq, Iran, and Afghanistan. Okay. I really hope that doesn't turn into war with myself. The Japanese are on the Indian border now. That's disgusting. I thought the Japanese were just supposed to take the coast. Why have they also taken this horrible, useless part of northern China? Oh god, the US are all over the place over here as well. Oh, it seems the Japanese are also in my territory. I guess I can at least try and slow them down. Okay, I think the Mexicans must be here because I have my convoys back. Yeah, I wonder if we can actually charge them again now. You stop giving me as much oil. I'll still take a bit. Tungsten, though, I still need. That's way too much. That'll do. Where is resistance? Okay, I've got resistance to occupation down in Corsica. Or Sardinia, one or the other. I guess it's Sardinia. Should we develop the colonies? Special forces. I could go... That would eventually get me marines. That would allow me to do some naval invasions. Coordinate rearmament. Oh, that affects everyone in my... That affects everyone in my faction. So I'm going to actually go down this way. Now that my faction has some more serious members in it. Oh god, the United Kingdom is actually very close to assuming leadership. Oh no, sorry, that's the United States. The United States is actually very close to assuming leadership. Hey US, why don't you do some more fighting so you have less men? In fact, how's the war participation look? So, I've actually done 28%, which is not bad. That's a lot more than I was actually expecting. I was expecting to have like 10% participation in this. The Czechs have 5. They definitely deserve more than that. Romania and Yugoslavia have 7 each. They did their part. Norway, useless. Poland, useless. The Raj has done a little bit. Luxembourg, completely useless. The UK, they've done their part. They've done well. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, South Africa, British Malaya, as a whole, all of them together, still completely useless. Denmark, just help the enemy. Greece, Greece is still doing their part actually. Greece have done well. Belgium, useless. The United States, completely useless considering their size. And the rest of them don't matter. On the enemy side, basically it's the German Reich and Italy, and then the rest of the contribution is divided up a little bit between the rest. Now this guy up here thinks we can win. I don't know if I trust him. I think we did manage... Oh, Grand Assault, nice. Was that actually do? Will that affect us straight away? Breakthrough and soft attacks enables tactics well planned attack. Yeah, so that should help us right now. I can make my leg infantry better, which might actually be a really good idea. Max planning for breakthrough. Probably actually want to go down the left. Yeah, the left side is definitely better here. Oh, it wasn't me, but while I've been distracting the Germans, I was going to say the Netherlands managed to push into Essen, but they just got pushed out again. How's my stockpile looking? Still alright, apart from light tanks, which we're still quite short on. Oh, I think we might have just pushed them out. Yep, that's another province. They're trying to push us back, but they're not able to. I think that's all we're going to get out of this. We got another province. So, as far as World War I is concerned, we're doing really well. We're slowly pushing them back through the lives of hundreds of thousands of men. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union, they're the ones who actually know what they're doing. They're attacking some weaker countries who have lots of resources. Oh, I think the United States might actually end up in charge here. That's kind of sad. We did our best to not let the UK be in charge. But it looks like the United States are actually going to end up in charge of this. Okay, we're not pushing forward anymore here. Stop attacking and get your planning bonuses back. I really wish the Germans had killed the Czechs. It's really stupid that they just haven't done this. I mean, right now it makes more sense that they haven't, because the number of men they have down in Czechoslovakia right now is much more limited. However, they really should have been able to push in. YouTuber, hello. How are you? Spent too long fighting the British, yeah. To be fair, from my knowledge of World War II, the Germans spent too long fighting the Soviets. Or they should have spent longer concentrating on the British before attacking the Soviets. What did I just get? We just got better light tanks. We need to update our light tank model. That's not going to help our production, that we're already lagging behind in them, but it will help in the... Oh, we can actually get better infantry equipment now. That's good. Let's do that. Also need more rubber. How am I doing for civs? I get 41 civs from trade right now. I must be lacking some resources to export. No, to be fair, the two main ones, which are aluminium and iron, I do still have plenty of exports. Okay, coordinate rearmament. We're going to be rearmed and then we're going to fight the Germans even better. You know what else I'm going to do? Finally going to go to war economy. And that will help, hopefully, fix our issues with equipment. Yeah, we really don't have a lot of this. We really don't have a lot of anything. Might get some better radio tech. I don't know if that'd help. Just looking to see if there's anywhere in the German lines that's particularly thin, but I guess with the AI, they've just made it so that it's completely fair all the way along. Or rather, they have the right number of men all the way along. Now, I'm messing up here, aren't I? Because what I've got 2 lots of men on the Maginot, and they really don't need to be there. I'm going to instead move... In fact, let's see, redo that. I'm going to move this guy up here. Because this is actually some of the easiest land to push through, so I really should have more men up here. Because there's no need for me to try and push down here. It's just not going to happen. Okay, we are catching up on mills again, which is good. Oh, shit. GG, guys. The Soviets are going to war with Germany. How many men do the Soviets have? I have very little information on them, but they have at the least 110 divisions. There's no way that the Germans are going to be able to hold the Soviets back while also struggling against us. The Soviets did eat Afghanistan, though, I believe. And there we go. The Soviets have attacked the Axis. Now, I'm just going to wait to see the Soviets actually pushing them. I expect to see a lot of German troops pull away now. The Soviets joined our war. Can I see how many men they have? Yes. Oh no, because they're in a different alliance, I still can't actually see how many divisions they have. But I don't think there were really any German divisions on their border. Yeah, the Soviets also have to fight Japan, but Japan's kind of preoccupied. In fact, Japan are currently losing to India and the US. So I think that Japan aren't going to do an awful lot with the Soviets. Yeah, it might be worth us pushing now. I don't think they've really pulled back any men from our border. But the Soviets are definitely pushing them back. The Soviets are winning. Am I going to end up... Like, are the Soviets going to end up with all the war participation? If that's what's going to happen here. Ah, good shout. Send attaché. Oh, but it uses political power. I don't need the political power as much as I used to, but they won't accept anyway because they don't like me. To a low opinion of us. Come on, Germany, turn your troops around and go and fight the Soviets. I want to push into Germany proper. Let's just have a go. Both of these guys think they're going to do all right. Okay, that looks good. That looks very good. There's a lot of green there. Can I do anything to help with this? I don't really. Special forces, cavalry, motor. I do have some motorized. I think my special forces are more important though. I wonder if we can push in here now as well. I feel like there's less men here than there used to be. Iran's joined the Axis, okay. Yeah, well, it looked good to start with, but it's not looking so good now. Basically, it's going to be like actual World War II, where the Soviets get into Berlin before we do. Oh, my naval bombers have got in range. My naval bombers are attacking the ports now. Lovely. Greek government in exile. And some other things happened. Reinstate Greece. Yes, reinstate the Greece. The Greek. The Greek people. They will be in charge again. Develop colonies. Do I really care about doing any of this at this point? I need to get down to colonial industry in order to get this research slot. I'll just do it in order. I'll do them row by row. Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I might as well just do it in the order I see them. Yeah, Czechoslovakia's here. If the Germans pull off the Czechoslovakia border, the Czechs might just push out and take Berlin themselves. I wonder if the Soviets can actually hold there. I'm guessing probably not. Do they still have their officers purged? I bet they don't at this point. Oh, or will they? No, they don't. They don't have the purge. Which means the Soviets are going to be fighting at full strength. Ah. My two men over in not Siam, Indochina. That's Indochina, I think it is. My two men over there, they didn't do so well. Now, if we manage to push anything, I'm going to go with no. So, I'm going to stop pushing. Because I think, in order to get one of the achievements I want, I actually need to own all of Germany. So, reach 1948. A lot of that might just end up being fast forwarded. It's the Little Entente one that I want. Yeah, so all of the German cores need to be owned by us or someone in our faction. So, if Russia pushes past... Actually, is this a German core? I bet this is a German core. So, if Russia pushes much further than they have already, we're going to have to go to war with them. Because we need all the German cores. Is your planning bonus back up? It is. Go. Try again. How is equipment looking? We're still horribly lacking in light tanks and artillery, but other than that, we're okay. So I don't forget, what I'm going to do is, in advance, let's switch this to ×5. I'm just going to put, yeah, so 5 more artillery, light tanks, switch that to ×5. And we want a bunch of light tanks and artillery. And the US are about to take control of our faction because we haven't been producing troops. Oh god, I just can't push them back. Failing instantly. This is a mess. The hell is happening down here? I can't even understand what's going on. What I can understand though is the Soviets have stalled. They're not pushing the Germans back as quickly as they were. I can't tell if they're pushing them at all at this point actually. There's a lot of fighting going on. But who's actually winning is hard to say. So I saw a province go one way and the other there. So part of me really wants to actually try and like do a naval invasion or something to break the stalemate, but seeing as I need to actually play to 1948 anyway. It is a mess, look. It looks like the modern day Balkans, look at it. It's not even that far off. See how my geography is. Greece is still down here, that's Albania. Bulgaria is still there. You've got Romania and Hungary. Hungary's not really Balkans though, neither's Romania, but kind of is, it's on the edge. What is here nowadays? My geography is failing me. Because Yugoslavia all got split up, isn't it? There's a bit of Croatia. Croatia exists. I'm forgetting a country. It's alright though, because as long as Romulus, as long as you're not from that country, none of my viewers are. So I've not offended anyone. The Germans have lost 2.8 million men. I've lost 1.2. I've lost quite a lot of men at this point. The Italians have lost nearly 3 million men. The Italians are on service by requirement. What is the one after that? Is it scraping the barrel after that? No, we have all adults serve and then scraping the barrel. So they still technically have a lot of men they can pull out, but their equipment will start to suffer. Ooh, this is a bit more hard attack. This is hard attack from infantry. So I want that. Because that will help me get through the Germans. Better infantry equipment. What's the air look like? I haven't clicked on the air map mode for ages. Ah, I guess I didn't need to. Okay. We won't click on that again for the rest of the game now then. More mills, I guess. That has quite high infrastructure, so does over there. We're building mills on the front line now. Yeah, my Balkan geography isn't great. If you think you can write out, if you think you know all of the countries, go on Romulus, tell me. What are they all? No Googling. Name all the countries in the Balkans. Nah, I bet a lot of the area is actually also Britain. Let's have a look. Well. Western France. It's actually all French fighters. It's just the fighters I attached to one of the armies. Over here, French as well. It's not the US or the UK. Exploded French fighters saving the day. Anti-air. Who's got the anti-air guns? Belgium has anti-air guns. You know what this actually is? Okay, the UK and the United States do have fighters over here and bombers. What this probably actually is yeah, here we go. All the German fighters are down here. Yeah, so the actual air war's happening down in the Balkans. What a surprise. Where's World War II happen? Well, most of it happens in the Balkans. That's where the real fighting is. Oh god, you can actually go pretty far down the tree with communism, can't you? I might be interested to play a communist France at some point. Because there's quite a lot to the communist tree. I can invest in Syria. They were just building slots though. I don't want building slots, I want actual industry. I think, isn't it the more, each one if I've invested in them all, then when I do the next ones, yeah, then it adds the factories. That's a lot of time to get not a lot of factories though. I guess what you're preparing for then is you're preparing for Germany kicking you out of Europe and you having to use your overseas economy. How are the Soviets doing? It looks to me... Actually, it looks fairly stalemated to me. However, we're definitely... Yes, I'm the leader of this faction still, just. We are pushing them in the Balkans. And I think we're winning. So, I imagine it's just a matter of time now. I should be able to get both achievements. Greece, Albania, Macedonia. Yes, Macedonia. That's a very small state nowadays. Bulgaria, yes, Serbia, Bosnia, Kosovo. Is Kosovo a state? I didn't know Kosovo was a state to itself. Croatia, yeah, Slovenia. Is Slovenia part of the Balkans? I thought... Oh, no, that's Slovakia. I'm thinking of Slovakia, aren't I? I'm assuming they're not the same place. I don't know where Slovenia is. That one I don't recognise. Montenegro. Yeah, I know Montenegro. The name, I recognise the name. I couldn't place... Wait, can I place it on a map? No, not quite. Anyway, I'm actually going to have to end it there because I need to go eat. It's 7:30 and I need food. So, thank you for watching, Romulus, and anyone else on the VOD. There were a couple other people came on. Okay, I saw the viewer count shoot up to 3 or 4, I think. Once or twice. So thank you for anyone else who came on briefly. And I will see anyone watching tomorrow. Until next time, have a very nice day. Bye bye.